That is Beyonce and Jay-Z. They went to Cuba to celebrate their fifth anniversary. I would imagine you would say bad choice, right?
Yes, I'll tell you why I think it's a bad choice. Because, I mean, when you go to Cuba under the regime that is, the Castros have for like 54 years, you are not, you're just helping in giving, with their economy for the regime, not for the Cubans who are not part of the regime, and the Cubans that cannot eat like the people that go on vacation do, or like the people that are with the regime do. And so, if you're going to go, because of course the beaches are amazing. What they have there for the people that go on vacation is incredible. There's not a lack of anything, but then do something good. I mean, there's people that are behind jail just because they speak up about not being, they want to change, they want democracy, they want freedom. So if their trip to Cuba ends up with them helping these people, that would be wonderful.
All right. Well,
And
you have a message for them, and I don't know. Do you ever talk to Jay-Z or Beyonce? Can you get to them? And if you do, or if you could, or if they're watching or listening now, you have something specific in mind. What would you like them to do now that they're coming back from Cuba?
yes, see, there's this guy. His name is Angel Junior Ramon Arzuaga, whatever. But he's an independent rapper. He's best known as the critic of the art. He's comes from a hip hop duo, and called the Unwanted Children. He has been in prison since March the 21st because his lyrics of that song are against the Castro regime. So, and then there's also an Afro-Cuban member of the Ladies in White, which is a pro-democracy movement over there. She's also been in prison since March 18th of last year. These are women that are, they're all of all colors. It's called Ladies in White because they wear dresses in white. And every Sunday they go out on the street, they go to church asking for the release of their fathers, husbands, sons, whatever, who are in jail. And then there's also another woman called Iris Tamara. She's the head of Rosa Parks civil rights movement. And she
The
was,
Rosa Parks civil rights movement?
yes, and she was beaten like so horrible. She had a brutal beating and concussion out of the hands of the regime, of the Castro regime officials. And this woman has been denied access to treatment, so she has no medical care. So it would be very important because Beyonce and Jay-Z, they really could help. Oh my gosh, they could help so much with, at least this, to start with these three people. The guy from the duo, the Unwanted Children, just because he wrote lyrics against the regime. The Sonia Garro, the Afro-Cuban member of the Ladies in White. And this lady, Iris Tamara, from the Rosa Parks civil rights movement.
No, absolutely. And I'm going to take these sunglasses off because I don't want people to think that I don't believe that this is very important, because I do, certainly. And that's a very good that you're making this plea, and I hope you'll get an answer. Now, do you expect to, can you get in touch with them? And do you think that they would have any way of helping?
They do have. I hope I can get in touch with him. I am asking some friends, but what I'm doing is I am writing. I'm putting this every day on Twitter, because even if even if they don't see Twitter, it will get to them because I send it to to the New York Post, to CNN, to Fox News, to the Washington Post. I mean, I'm sending it to AP, to Reuters.
Well, we're gonna, Maria, we'll certainly put a story up, and I'll certainly tweet you a link to the story, at least, or to this interview, so you could tweet that out as well. God bless you for doing what you're doing, and please, I know you'll keep me informed. We have about a minute or so left.
All right,
do you want to get into
Playground with Crystal and?
Do you want to get into what's going on in Venezuela very briefly with your relative?
Very, very briefly. Last night, we have these students that are in a hunger strike because they're demanding for for the elections that are coming Sunday to be respected. They're demanding to count every single one of the votes.
Okay, we only got a minute, so go ahead.
So the Chavistas, the Reds, went in there and started attacking them. 6 of them are very horrible wounds. They threw rocks and bottles, and so that happened last night. Last night also, a big member of a movement pro democracy was killed in a different state than Caracas in Venezuela. So it's if democracy was in Venezuela, Capriles would win. So we're working this week. For me is very busy. We created a webcam for everybody in Venezuela to see what's going on.
Where can they see it? Where can they see it?
The webcam, you know what? I'll send it to you.
Okay,
because,
and I'll let the people know. Maria, I got a hard break. God bless you. Great talking to you, and we'll talk next time. Maybe next time we'll both wear baseball caps, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care. Maria Conchita Alonso, ladies and gentlemen, on the Steve Malzberg Show. Don't go away.